So we are back in Motorfest yet again, and we are gonna continue on with the summit. So I think I said in the earlier videos that I didn't have the... I'm just gonna have to double check this. Because I think I said that I didn't have the F12. But I am quite certain that I do. So let's just quickly see if that is the case. It should be... yeah, okay. So we do indeed have the F12. Ah. Well, nonetheless, we're gonna get money for that, so I think it is still worth. Now, looking over at... why are the price of those two reduced? Ah, okay. Anyway. Let's see, because I think I missed that this one was new. So if we go to not owned, we're gonna have a bunch of different ones. And this one, the F50, should be a new car. Ferrari Supercars, yes, so this one is new to the game. Ah, wait, hold on, okay. I got it. Okay, I get it, I think. The Superfast, I do want to buy that. The F80, I do in fact know that it has no customization whatsoever, basically. But I also know we can make it into 1500 horsepower. So, if you guys want me to buy this, I might buy it. But customization wise, I don't think this is a car that we're going to use a hell of a lot. So I might honestly rather purchase the F12 or something like that. Because I suspect this car is going to be like 2 mil. At the least. Like. So all we can do right now, I would say, is just keep building up the money. We do still have a couple of cars that we don't own. This one we're gonna have to buy with... yeah, right. Okay, so that's regular money. Okay, goddamn. Still have some Bugattis to buy. A lot of them are really expensive. So, yeah. Anyway, let's jump over to... actually, I gotta check. Did they... yeah, okay. So they have added a new playlist as well. You know what? Let's jump over and do this one on. Wait, view requirements. Oh, okay. So we do need this car. Aha. And by the end of it, can I... is there any way for me to see what we get from it? Oh, wait. No. Okay, I don't know. I can see that we get a car for doing this. But I can't see which car. Oh, okay. Oh, the old GTO. And 75k. You know what? This would be a really interesting one to do. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna do that in the next one, maybe. I just want to run through and get this done. So vehicle loaned on a majority of these races. I guess it's just to like test out all the cars, like the new Ferraris and stuff, which is really nice. We do still have a bunch of playlists that we haven't done that we should honestly go through and do, because they do tend to give a quite fair amount of cash to just finish off. It's not one of my favorite Ferraris, I'll say that. But the GTO is a really nice one. It's a good reward. But like 800k for this? I'm not that excited to spend it on this one, but one thing that I gotta say, even though I'm not the biggest fan of the looks of this car, yeah, never mind, I don't like the dashboard either. So I don't know the backstory of this one, the F50. I don't know the backstory of the F80 either, but I doubt this was a very popular car back in the day. But it wouldn't surprise me if this is like a, I don't know, $2 million car at this point. You know, I might be completely wrong, but the F50 isn't a car that I would think have grabbed, like, gotten a lot of traction. Sure, in museums and stuff like that, then probably yes. Ferrari collectors obviously are gonna want this car. Other than that, I don't see the regular, like, supercar driver buying these. I don't know. So I would guess it's like a 4.4 liter V8, something like that, 3.8. I mean, it's hard to tell, but it sounds bigger than a 3.6, but naturally aspirated, as most Ferraris are. Is it gated? Or is it automatic? Could probably be able to tell. Never mind. I don't know. I'm speaking as. But yeah, I don't know. I do kind of like the rear end of the car. The front end is probably what's kind of destroying it for me. I do like a lot of the older, like the Enzo, for example. I do really like that one. The LaFerrari, obviously, but that's a bit of a newer one if we compare them. The GTO, the F12 is actually really nice. I don't know if I took the wrong way here. Shouldn't matter. We do have flags on both sides, so I guess we can go both ways. Yeah. I also noticed I haven't used the nitros a lot, which might be stupid not to do. 389 top speed. Yeah, it felt decent. It's not a car that I'm gonna use a lot though. Wasn't that exciting. It is Ferrari, so I doubt you are able to do a hell of a lot to them. I'm gonna see if I can swap over some parts. The F40 is pretty much fully done, customization wise. I went a bit more towards, like, you know, the F40 LM kind of style for this one. I don't know, I might go back to stock at some point. The F50 versus the F40. What the hell? I know this is pretty common, that you're like, oh, the F40 is a legendary car. Yes, obviously. But for me, the F40 looks so much better. I don't know. I love the boxy, like, more boxed out. I don't know, the roundness of the F50, not my style. But this one is so sick. I think this one sounds a lot better as well. Oh, my bad. The one thing that I'm quite certain of these are, if the clutch goes bad in these, it's not a fun time, because apparently you have to pull apart the chassis from the middle to get to the gearbox, which is rather interesting. An interesting way to get that done. I was gonna say that the F50 was handling better, but at the same time the F50 was also stock. This one is fully maxed out. I don't know what horsepower we are running on this one now, but seemingly a lot more, I would guess. Same with this one, naturally aspirated, but I still think there is quite a big power difference between the cars. I'm not gonna be able to top out this car on this track, I don't think. I would love to do that, but I don't think it's... Yeah, we don't have straights enough to do that. But it is pulling 300 without nitrous, so... It's hard. By the way, if I sound a bit tired, I just came back from doing a leg workout. And dude, that shit sucks the energy out of you. But it has to be done. Okay, so 340 without problems, so we're definitely pushing 400 with this one. It is that corner. I wonder if it's elevated at some point, as it feels like I'm completely losing traction in that corner. 60k just like that. Those challenges are really nice. Where you get money for just playing the game. But that's also a one-time deal, you know, so... I should maybe, just maybe, brake towards the corners. I feel like that could be a possible solution to taking a good corner. That's just me, though. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna have a lot of competition towards this one. Oh, the Enzo. I haven't driven the Enzo in a long time. Can we do anything to the Enzo? We can, but it's also costing 32 grand. Yeah, there isn't a lot we can do here. I'll go yellow calipers. Okay, so I sort of done something to it. Not a huge difference. The wine red is kind of cool. I'm just gonna go like that. Are there any cool liveries for this? Do I? Okay. I don't know how those end up being so popular. Kind of a cool one. So a lot of Italian stripes and stuff like that. FXX. Not really the same car, but I guess. Nothing too interesting, nothing like fitting the car really well. I guess this one is... Nah. Yeah, nothing that like brings my eyes to it. Let's give this a test spin and see if it... Because I don't know if I've driven this car in Motorfest yet. Sounds freaking good though. I think I've talked about this before. I'm not a big Ferrari guy. Like the 812 Superfast, love that car. And the F40 the Enzo, absolutely. Oh, dude. But I've always been more of a Lambo guy. But one thing that Ferrari does so well is the exhaust. The sound of these cars are so good. I don't know if it's the V12s or stuff like that, but they sound amazing. So those Lambos, it's not that, but it's just... I don't know. Dude, this one is actually quick. I think this one, at least in the game, I think this one beats the Aventador. Oh god. We're just sending it back to track. I don't know if we could have made that up from there. I'd rather just send it back on track. I think that's less risky. But I'm actually surprised. I don't know if it's because I've driven like a stock F50, a regular F40, but this one feels insanely quick. It is a hypercar as well, so obviously that's gonna differ. Dude, it sounds so good. It's handling really well. I'm not the biggest fan of the green dash, green and yellow dash. I would love a regular like white dash. I know that's a Ferrari thing with yellow dashes. I understand it, but one thing I feel like is hard to beat, at least by today's standards. I'm not a big fan of a digital cluster. I love the analog clusters, but like the new digital ones, especially like the TV screen ones, yeah, not a big fan. Not a big fan at all. If you take, for example, new Porsches, new Audis, new BMWs, all those new digital cluster screens, I don't know. I feel like you miss out on so much of the vibe. I don't know. I would say if we're talking supercars, like a actual dream car of mine would probably be the older R8 or... Okay, honestly, the older R8 manual, gated manual, or the one that's above that one is probably the Murcielago V10, also gated manual. Apparently they are amazing to drive, so that is definitely something that falls in line with that. I don't know, I'm not a big like I've completely lost the name of it. The new Lambo, the Revuelto, whatever. I don't know, that's not in my wheelhouse at all. I don't know if it's... I do work with a lot of hybrid cars and stuff, so I don't know if that's affecting my judgment on it. But I'm just not... I know how much the hybrid is killing the soul of the car. Because it is. I don't know, I don't like it. And I know a lot of people don't either. I don't really see why they are getting so much traction. I mean, sure, they're more power, but the hybrid cars, especially the electric cars, are so soulless to drive. I don't understand it. Dude, we're getting so many of these main stage things. Did it say 0 points? No, it did not. Okay. So I still have a couple of these to do. We'll see if we end up getting platinum. I'm not too bothered by it. It is a supercar kit. I don't know what that means. If it's a V12 kit, engine swap, whatever. We'll have to wait and see. The FXXK, I don't know if We do have that one. The GT2, did we bought that one, didn't we? I think so. Anyway, that is gonna be it for today. If you guys want me to... No, never mind. We gotta buy the F50 for the new playlist. Yeah. So we have a couple of playlists left to do, and we'll work our way through those. I did struggle a lot with the Hoonigan one, but we can probably get back into that one. This one though is the next one in line that I want to jump into. We can kind of get a backstory for the Ferrari and stuff like that. So if you guys want to see that, don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one. Have a good one, guys. See you next time. Bye bye.